Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to another edition of Awesome Calls Trading. I am AJ. I'm going to do a quick video recap for 5 minutes what we did today in our great chat room. Today was a wonderful day-to-day trade. I'm not sure if some of you had good days, bad days, or wherever you're trading at, but today was a wonderful day to trade. I was excited. I couldn't wait to get up. There were a lot of plays. Earnings were off the hook, and I had my go-to stocks for the chat room. Today, I had 13 plays in order. CBay. To me, CBay was gapping up because GNF failure on phase 3, so I figured the stock would be a short for my short sellers in the room. So I called for a short around, I believe, the $5 area. I felt the stock would sell off all the way to 3 today. I'll show you that in a second. GNF was the one they missed the primary threes endpoint. The stock was sitting at 22 yesterday and was gapping down 14 points. I wanted traders to look for the $7.5, $8 spot to go long. I figured the stock would rip probably close to 10 if it did. Stock hit about almost $9 a share for a quick 50, 60 cents to $1, depending on when you got in. MGNX got an upgrade. Stock was gapping up way too much. Called for a short to $29.50. The stock hit $29.32. Bottom crow. Go long. GDOT had earnings. I figured the stock would pop it open to 36. It did. It hit 36.55. And I figured the stock would sell off to 32. The stock sold off to 33.77. So good short there. Nivec was also, they received $388 million in funds for CPI. I figured they would be a nice short, Alpha 42, with room to 45 to add. And then I figured that it would come down to 38. If it broke 38, we could probably get a couple more points. In the end, I do think the stock will come down to 30. I think it'll just be an couple day fade back to 30, in my opinion. IIVI was an earnings play. I really liked the play. I had this set up for 48.50 pop at the open and then a short to 44.50. CDLX, this one kind of got a lot more than I expected. I did expect a topping of 57. The stock actually ran to 63. So you actually got more money if you longed it to the upside. DDOG, another one. I figured this would go to 62 to 64 at the open. Ended up going to 70. So they went up a little bit higher. Shop was the number one play for me and for some of my bigger cap traders in the room. We were shorting at 70, 71 fills. And we had 755 on our target for 20-point down, and it hit 741 for 30 points. Tesla, as always, love to play Tesla. I wanted this one to move to 835 and then pull at the open to 805, and the stock hit to 810, and the stock ended up going down to, I think it was 820. Bottom curled and went right back up to 840. NVIDIA was a short at 326, room to 328. I was looking for 330 bottom. It hit 320. NVIDIA actually came down. Oh, here it is, 320 bottom. It hit 319, 318. GWPH call of the day. Short at 118 to 120. It was an earnings play. I called it down. Said the stock would pull all the way down to 110, and the stock hit 109. Engamata was just a short, small cap, gapping up 4. Figure it was just a short to 5 and 550. And so as you look at the trades, how we set them up, Tesla, there's the pull at the open, bottom curl long. GWPH, here's the 10-point trade. As I posed you, said it would come down to 110 cover and then bounce it. So you could have got 10 points with us to the downside and 7 to the upside for 17 points. The next one I went after was CBay. CBay to me was not a long unless it hit 5. I was very adamant. Otherwise, it's a sell off to $3 short. So it gave short sellers another opportunity to take it down. I do think by tomorrow it'll be at $3 a share. GNIFT, as I said before, I was looking for a quick pop at the open. I like the $7.5, $8 spot to go long. About 8.10 it hit, and boom, it just ran quick for quick money. And I figured they were just going to short cover squeeze because, as you can tell, they were down from 22, sitting at 5. This was actually a great buying opportunity if you were in pre-market, and you would have gotten paid on that. And in the end, the stock should just dissipate, end up just drifting away to phase 3 miss, which is a no-no. MGNX was a upgrade from Credit Suisse. I called for a short. This was up way too much. Wanted to pull back to $26.50 and hit 26.32. So that would have nailed you about 5 to 6 points to the downside minimum. Navac, nice setup this morning off the 42 push at the pre-market. 42 short, slam it down. We got 36, 6-point trade. NVIDIA, I called for a short at 326, room to 328 to add. I wanted 320, came down all the way to 318. So as you can see, and of course, shop, the trade of the day. Hands down, just forget it. I mean, 771 short. I even had it listed right here to start shorting right there. 771. Take it down to 755, bounce it. And this stock just flushed to 741. Initially, it hit 745 and then popped all the way back to 770. This is a wonderful trade. Hands down, one of the best trades. I made over $600 on this trade today. And to end the webinar, I traded off my list. And with the help of the room as well, I ended up today sending you a link to the YouTube channel. Okay, hold on. And this is what I did today. And I made $1,021.62. I traded off my list. And these are the stocks that I traded today live in the room. I was done at 9:30 and this morning Pacific time. And that is today's live webinar recap. So I hope you enjoyed it. And again, I do have a YouTube channel right here. And let me put this up so a lot of you, I can do this. I can do this for all of you. My amazing YouTube channel. YouTube. My YouTube channel that all of you can review for free. My daily calls off an amazing pre-market list. AJ. There it is. Let me put it right here. Boom. My amazing YouTube channel. Why did I say chancel? Yeah, channel that all of you can review for free off my daily calls off the. Does that make sense? My amazing YouTube channel that all of you can review for free off my daily calls made off the pre-market, amazing pre-market list. That sounds good. I think I used AJ. Boom. There it is. Okay, so that is today's webinar. It was only 7-8 minutes. Thank you for joining us. I look forward to training you tomorrow. If you want to be part of our amazing room, upgrade or whatever, just click the button and scroll down. This is our website. And I do want to give a shout out to the unknown person that really nobody knows about when they come in our room. When you pay to come in our room, all right, when you see a website, when you see the pre-market list, when you see the room running, all right, there's one guy to thank. His name is Sergio. And Sergio's been Awesome Calls administrator. He's run it. He's created all the websites. He's been with me since the day I started 7.5, 8 years ago. And found him on Twitter, and we've been together ever since. He's like a brother to me. So always, I think a lot of people don't realize what Sergio does. He makes sure that you get logged in. If there's any issues, he takes care of you. And you have to have a good support group behind you when you run a room of this greatness. And that's what I have. So does Sergio train if he wants to, but I take care of him. He's a great guy. Does my Twitter, my Instagrams, Facebook. He does everything for me. He's just a wonderful person, and I'm grateful that he's a part of my life. Okay, so I will see you. Thank you. That was a great webinar for 10 minutes. Bye-bye.